It's been over 21 years since the fastest ball of all time in cricket was bowled, a rapid 161 km per hour bowled by SHOAB AKHTAR. There's been 4 other bowlers who have hit the 160 km per hour mark in international cricket, all of those being Australians, the most recent of which being Mitchell Starc, who bowled the fastest ball ever bowled in Test cricket at 160.4 km an hour in 2015. But why has no one cracked the 160 km per hour mark in the ensuing 9 years? And why has SHOAB AKHTAR's record stood for 21 years? But before we get into the video, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 100 subs by the end of the year and we need your help. Well, for starters, the cricket world in 2003 was much different from what it is today. This record had been set 5 years prior to the inaugural IPL. In fact, this record was set in the exact year that T20 cricket was invented, which gives you context for how long ago it was. The national cricketing schedule was nowhere near as crammed as it is today, and some players even had the luxury of having an off-season. Nowadays, however, there's just too many international series for players to actually take a rest. And even if they aren't playing international cricket, there's just so many T20 leagues, which means that they're playing every single day of the year. It's why bowlers like AKHTAR and Pat Cummins, who used to once be 150 km per hour, had to switch themselves to more 140 km per hour because they couldn't sustain bowling 150 km an hour with the way the modern schedule is. But that's not to say that the 160 km per hour mark is inaccessible, because Mark Wood's gone really close in the recent times. But that's not to say that the 100 mile an hour mark is unbreakable, because Mark Wood's gone pretty close in recent times. Wood was clocked at 97.1 miles an hour during the recent West Indies series, which equates to about 156.1 km an hour. The bowler who clocked rapid pace was Mayank Yadav earlier this year in the IPL. He clocked 157 km an hour in the IPL this year. What makes it even more exciting is the fact that Mayank Yadav is only 22 years of age, and probably should get quicker in the years to come. But there's no secret that this takes a massive toll on your body, as Mayank Yadav found out. Yadav only managed a further 2 games after hitting this record pace, and was ruled out for the rest of the IPL 2024. It was much of the same for Mark Wood, who after hitting the record of 97.1 miles an hour, was injured for the rest of the summer, and now will not take part in any cricket until 2025. Another bowler who is vying for the tag fastest bowler of all time, Jofra Archer, has only played 28 matches in the 3 years after 2020. He too succumbing to an unrelenting strain of stress fractures, and for the fast bowlers whose bodies can handle such speed, they don't have the line and length control, and they often getting smacked around the park. Umran Malik is a fine example of this. If he got a consistent kick, he could easily break 161 km an hour and become the fastest bowler of all time. However, Umran Malik has absolutely no control of his line and length, and his economy rate in T20 international cricket is 10.48. If someone were wanting to break the 160 km per hour mark, it would have to be their life skull. I don't think they'd be able to play every single game and would have to get rested regularly just so they could keep their pace up. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment if you're new below. It is pre-recorded, so I don't know if we've hit 100 subs yet, but click the subscribe button anyway, and I'll see you in the next one.